episode of Sleeping Giants, Red Star Belgrade. Now, in our last episode, we beat Celtic by 3-1. It wasn't the most convincing of performances in terms of the scoreline. Maybe it flattered them a little bit, but I still think, getting a good result, 3 goals scored on the bounce, what we're talking about, is good enough, and it did us a good job at the time. Now, in our next match, because it's been an interesting month, some stuff has happened this month that is a little bit weird. Novi Pazar, away from home, as cushy as you like. Miletic with a great goal, Abdul Kone with another, Florentin Toshka adding a third, before Marko Milajevic made it 4-0 to us. And as you can see, it was just another one of those sort of slowly but surely just grinding through them, basically, and dominating the match. And it's another good 4-goal win, and it's proving that we are just a genuinely good side. Toshka is being so consistent. He's just sort of keeping that sort of goal-a-game thing going in every single match, and that's what you want from him, basically. Next match was against Novi Pazar again, this time at home in the cup final. Now, this game was incredible. I mean, for a start, the performance was somehow even better than when we played them away, like 2 or 3 days before that. Still, a nice spread of goals being scored. Milan Gajic, Florentin Toshka, then Milajevic actually scored an own goal in this one as well. Savicevic got one, as did Bojan Horvat. And you might think, well, that's good. But why is Miletic man of the match? I'll tell you why. Because Miletic got 4 assists from the 5 goals in this match. The only one he didn't assist on, I think, was the own goal. So he had an absolute stonking performance here, and we flew through to the next round of the Cup, which is good, and scoring lots of goals. Now, it was at that point that we had a very strange game. Now, obviously, we had the Man City game coming up during the week, so I decided to take a break and rest a few players. So we ended up putting our Israeli striker, Ephraim Maman, out on the right-hand side for this game, and holy Jesus, I don't even know what to say. He scored the best hat-trick I think I've ever seen. Yeah, and I'm going to show you all 3 of the goals just because I can't stand to... I don't even know how. So it was goals number 2, 3, and of course, a late equaliser. So basically, I don't know, it was just astonishing. So they got a penalty and went 1-0 up, which was fine. But then this happened. Antic is here, Pantovic ball to the edge there, and Ephraim, bang, top corner. Lovely, lovely stuff. 5 minutes in, and Maman scores his 2nd goal of the season for us, and levels for us here. MacLeod were doing well, remember, at this point. They were 2nd in the league. Directly from the kick... No, not directly from the kick, off what we're talking about. Then, 27 minutes in, Antic, and there's Maman again. Look at that for a strike. Again from a corner, though, but what a hit that is. Then it actually got flips on us, and we went 3-2 down against them, which was shocking. I couldn't believe it. Then this happened. This was the pick of the bunch, amazingly. He brings it down the edge of the area, turns inside, and fires it from 35 yards. That was a hat-trick of goals like that from this lad. What a player. Then he immediately came asked for a new contract because Real Madrid were interested in him. That is literally true. So there you go. I just thought I had to show you that. That was just insane. And unfortunately, we did draw that one, though, which was a bit disappointing. But I suppose, we rested some players, and they were doing okay. They were 2nd in the league at that point, so it's understandable, I suppose. Then we went to Manchester City, and everything that could have gone wrong did. Although, that being said, we still only lost by 2-0. Now, as you can see here, Adamenko was sent off in first half stoppage time, which was shit, and we were not that good. We did have a little bit of possession. Bazan Vera got injured after 20 minutes, Ristic got injured after 70 minutes. All of our substitutions were forced on us, and we still managed to hang on to the 77th minute. I genuinely thought we were going to nick something, and we still only lost 2-0 at Manchester City. So, yeah, not entirely a bad result. You notice that Sam Byram there, the Leeds youngster, is actually at Manchester City on this save, as is Patrick Roberts again. Not that is a huge surprise, but Gnabry and Volland, interesting to see up front. Anyone else there? Mamadou Sakho? Oh, Dennis Suarez. I actually thought that was Lewis when I was watching it. Obviously, they've got Balanta, because when did they ever not sign Balanta? So we lost that one, and that was kind of to be expected. Then we went into the derby away at Partizan, and this one could have gone much, much worse as well. We were the better side, as you can see, but that didn't stop them from Nemanja Mihajlovic putting them in front after 23 minutes. Thankfully, Florentin Toshka broke on them, and literally he got the ball. He won the ball in his own half, ran the entire length of the pitch, finished with just that consistency that we're starting to get real accustomed to now. Then, though, 6 minutes later, Mihajlovic threw again and made it 2-1 to Partizan. Then, 60 minutes in, Kucinovic, it was 3-1, and I was in shock because we were the better team. As you can see, we were the better team here, and it's not just on that particular stat, it was on just generally the stats, we were the better side. So we went on overload, we threw everything at them. With 8 minutes left, Savicevic managed to latch onto a loose ball and make it 3-2, and then in stoppage time he managed to find himself some space and make it 3-3. So we remain unbeaten and get a crucial draw away at Partizan, who are having a poor season at times, so I was a little bit shocked when we managed to do that, really. We got straight back on the horse though in our last match. Bear in mind, we did rest players again for this because we got the Inter game today. Didn't make any difference. Just so good. We were essentially playing our third choice midfield pairing, you know, because we've got Tufedzic and Ristic, China and Kofi, and we played Yildirim and Kaspers for this one, and they looked just as comfortable. Yildirim was decent, but Kaspers was phenomenal. Like, Gajic put us in front, and then Horvath made it 2-0. But the point is, Savicevic assisted both those goals, but it was it was Nico Kaspers that was he was spreading that ball around like a quarterback. It was glorious to watch. He really does have some. It was great to watch. So he almost assisted the assists, if that made sense. Then, after that, he popped up with 2 goals of his own. He had an absolutely lovely time there, making it 4-0 to us with the kids out there. So a very good day all round for us. And of course, that leaves the league looking like this. We're 23 points, 6 clear of Napredak, and of course 7 clear of India. And, you know, Partizan, most importantly though, were 12 points clear of them. We've got more than double them. Toshka's got 7 and 9 in the league, which isn't perfect, but it still makes him top scorer, which is key here. Gajic has the best average rating and the most assists as well. And of course, Arguello has 5 clean sheets out of 9. That being said, we've still conceded 10 goals, which is a little bit much. And as you can see, we did actually jump up from 12th to 11th. It would seem, but I never got any notifications, so I'm assuming that that doesn't make any difference with regarding our European coefficient places. I can only assume. Right. Let's take a little look at the squad. So, top goal scorer is Toshka with 11 in 12, which isn't bad, but still, you know, we've got goals all over the pitch, which I guess is what's making the difference. Savicevic with 6, Gajic with 5, Militic and Maman, of course, with 4, despite only starting 1 game. Assist-wise, Militic has 7, Savicevic has 6, and Gajic has 5, but all of his have been in the league. Player of the match, Savicevic and Gajic with 2 apiece. Yellow cards, Marianne and Lazic with 2 apiece. Red cards, Adamenko and Kone with 1 each. We're already getting on that train, I don't like it. Maman, of course, has that, but Gajic is the best overall at the moment. Aerial challenges, 17 for Toshka is great to see. Key passes, 43 for Savicevic, which is nice. Key tackles, 10 for Kone, which is decent. And interceptions, 101 for Bazanvira and Kone apiece. As for the ratings there, not ratings, values, Bazanvira just about topping it out. Now, this group is so finely poised because Celtic managed to beat Inter 2-1 at Celtic Park despite going behind, and that's given us a little bit more hope. Just a little bit more hope. They're playing an interesting type of system, and I just think that we're away from home, but I think we need to be using our strongest system, basically. Adamenko is suspended, of course, which is not ideal. So who will be able to play? Toshka and Militic, of course, up front. Savicevic, Gajic, Ristic, Tufedzic. At the back, Ashraf, Kone, Bazanvira, and Marianne will have to play right back, which is a shame. But you'll notice that Ashraf now is already a 4-star player now. Literally, after just a few games in the team, my assistant's been... Yeah, he's just rethought things, and he is now 4-star quality, and that is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. And of course, the bench is still fairly strong with Antic, China, Sidibe, Krupa, Yildirim, and Horvath. We've got some great backup players now, and it's really nice to have that. So let's jump straight in and get this game going. Away from home, it is always going to be difficult, but I just think that if we've got any chance of winning, or not winning this group, because I don't think we're going to win this group, City will win this group, but if we've got any chance of going through in second spot, we have to basically we have to play to win in the away game against these guys and hope that, you know, we're good enough, basically. You know, it's a battle between us and them for second, you'd feel, but then again, they did lose at Celtic, so maybe there is hope for a share. Maybe Inter aren't as strong as we think they are, if that makes sense. Savicevic, ball to the edge of the area to Gajic. Can we get another one of these types of goals? Flicks it back to Savicevic. That's a bit poor, but never know. We might be able to get something from this. Savicevic whips the ball in eventually. Kone, can he get the shot away? Militic is in the back of the net. 1-0 Red Star here in the San Siro. I think it's still the San Siro. I didn't check if they had a new stadium or not. But the point is, we are leading in Italy, and that would be a huge, huge win for us, because after 3 matches in Europe, we'd have a 6-point gap over the big team that we're actually challenging for second place. And they'd have lost all 3 of their matches so far with a horrific goal difference. But that is just the start. You know, this game could easily flip on its head. Why are you backing away so much? Well done, Bazanvira, though. He did actually do very well there. I was wondering why he backed away, but he did exactly the right thing. Mitrovic has gone round him and he's going to score. Damn it. 1-1 here. But the point is, we're giving it our best and we're holding our own in this game. I don't feel that this game is you know, after 15 minutes, it's about even, and that's nice to see. That means that it could go either way, or we could get a draw. And I frankly wouldn't mind a draw in Italy. You know, I think that would do us for points. Get a draw in Italy, win at home with Celtic. Now, 4 points in the first 3 isn't the worst sort of record, but that doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels here. As Rahman, he always ends up at Arsenal on my saves. Mitrovic, oh, he's gone through again. Ooh. Guys, we need to mark him tight. I hope we've set him to do that already. Inter are looking a bit better now. That quick start we made, it seems to... Oh, Hernandez, that good save. Yeah, good save. I was going to say good save, but I wasn't sure if he'd actually made the save, but he did. Oh, wow. And again, good save. What are we doing from the corner there? Inter look quite decent, actually. We have... Right, yes, close him down then. Inter look decent. But I still feel that we've got a little sting in our tail, and if we went too defensive, it would that would cost us more than sticking in this game, for me. Let's see. Plus, you know, 1-1 at half-time is not a bad result. They've got 3 up top, though, and that is... It could leave them with gaps open, and that's why I'm kind of... That's why I'm not so bothered. I feel like if we... with 3 up top, there's going to be gaps. There's also going to be gaps in our defence, apparently. Kennedy, oh, he's at the post. And, oh, damn it! 2-1, that was a terrible goal to concede. That was just awful. Right, we're going to have to go on attacking to try and come back into this game now. I can't believe Celtic are actually drawing with Man City. This was a poor goal to concede, if I'm honest, because it just sort of ricocheted around all over the place. There's so many chances to clear this, and we didn't do it. And that's often been our problem, just failing to clear our lines. Bazinville, right, now we've got to come back at them. We've given it our best shot so far, but we need to make sure, you know, there's a... Oh, hello. That looked like quite a bad tackle. Go on, send him off. That'll do me nicely. 53, yeah, with 37 minutes left against 10 men, I'd feel we could turn the game around. No booking. So what's the highlight going to be there? Are we going to score from the free kick? That'd be good. Ristic ball in. Ristic again? Ristic again? Can he square it? He can! Toshka, great goal. 2-2 here in the San Siro, and Toshka, with his 12th goal of the season, gets us back into this. It's certainly looking like quite a tight group still, although I do feel City will eventually win it quite comfortably, but we're at least holding our own away from home on the score sheet, and that's crucial. I might just put it back on control. Actually, wait. We'll just wait till the end of this highlight, especially if we were to score on it. Militic. Oh, he's done well here. Can he slip it through? No, he can't. Oh, I thought it was going to be our highlight, and it looks like it's going to be theirs. No. Kone to Fedzic. They're certainly swarming around us quite a lot, but if we can get the ball out of our feet a bit... Uh-oh. They are closing down a lot. That is a great tackle from Ashraf, but he's been pulled out of position. Get back into that hole. Oh, wow. That's terrible. Oh, Kone. He's going to go, isn't he? Gone down like he'd been shot. Well, at least it's not a penalty, I suppose. That being said, the fact that he's booked him there was a bit surprising. He'll probably score from the free kick. Oh, God. Right, okay. Stay on attacking then. This is an exciting game, if nothing else, but that was disappointing. Then again, 3-2 on clear cut, so what the hell? That's a good free kick. And then again, it's quite down the middle. I'd expect better from our keeper. Oh, dear. Come on, guys. We need to do better than that. What? Oh, come on. Really? That's a joke. Right, okay. I'm just going to prepare some subs while this crap's happening. Chufetic just has not had a good game so far. I'm disappointed to be losing it by this amount, if I'm honest. But then I did say it was going to be difficult to go to Italy and win, basically. Although... And as usual, the penalty is scored. Still, I've still only seen one penalty missed since the update. We're going to shoot on sight a bit more. Just try to... We're not going to get stuck in. Why are we... What is the keeper doing there? Christ. I don't know. If we were to get anything from this game, it would be an absolute miracle now. But, you know, we've pulled out miracles like this before. Remember the 5-5. That's all I keep telling myself every time we're in these situations in Europe, is just remember the 5-5. I just think that their formation is... Ashraf should have this no problem. That's well done. He's so quick. He's even quicker than Adamenko. And he knows how to use that pace as well. That's a bit of a poor ball, really. We just haven't had players in the right areas in this one. Kone, great tackle. Ristic, Gajic. They've just got... they've got players everywhere. Oh, look at this. Just everywhere. Their formation just... Oh, don't concede another. That's a great save. What do we change? Let's close down less. And just sort of stop chasing them around quite as much. And just try and... Not stand off them, but try and keep our shape a bit more. Kennedy, Kone, great tackle. Where's the ball? There we go. Stuaro. Obviously, the change is going to take a little while to come, and hopefully they won't score another one in the meantime. If we could just avoid conceding a 5th goal here, that would be delightful. Why do they keep letting these guys go in behind them? Oh, come on! Seriously, another penalty. Wow. Yeah, well, you're going to get these games every now and then where you're just not going to win, so we'll write that one off, this one off as one of those. I'm disappointed to concede 5, though, because he is going to score it. That's a shame. That being said, we've not been that good, and they've been pretty damn good, let's face it. But 2 penalties, really? 2 penalties and a free kick. Right, oh, for God's sake, not another highlight. I'm just not sure what to do with this one now. Like, we can't afford to try and defend, because, let's face it, that will just encourage them to score even more goals. They've got so many players back there, and... Oh, come on, really? There we go. Oh, Jesus. This is disappointing. But you wouldn't begrudge them the scoreline. But we've just been awful. It's just come out of nowhere. Right, well, screw it. We're just going to try and... Defending will just seem to make things worse every time we do it, so we're just going to try and... push forward, I guess, and try and get some goals back like we always used to. Kone with a big header, and it's in the back of the net for 6-3. Amazing stuff, really. But if we could get a couple more goals back and just fix it on goal difference, that's the main thing I'm worried about here, is the goal difference. Because obviously, you know, it could come down to head-to-head against Inter, and that's what I'm a little bit worried about. Kone is always going to win that. He's just won a header against 3 players, and I'm not even bothered because he's that big. Yep. Oh, no. Insta-highlight. Go on, get another one. Make it 6-4 here. What I am going to do, though, is drop deeper, because they're playing a 3 out top, and I think if we just drop a little deeper, it might just stop them from getting in behind quite as easily. Ristic brings this down. Oh, what are you? Just bring it down! There's nobody near you. I don't understand why they do that. Gabbiadini, and it's rushed over the bar. Like, when there's nobody around them and they feel the need to head it instead of just bring it under control, it's so frustrating. But we need to make another substitution. Sidibe on for Toshka, who's, although scoring a goal, didn't really do much else today. I'm going to bring Yildirim on. I know that Kone's a little bit more knackered, but that will just make our defence even weaker if I do that. So we're just going to go with that for the last 12 minutes. 6-3. Jesus. But again, you can't begrudge them the scoreline. I'm just disappointed that we've allowed that to happen, if I'm honest. Kristek, right. Militic, get that ball upfield. Thank you, sir. Sidibe's got a bit of pace here. He could run at people. Go on. Oh, what was that? That was so bad. Biragi. Right, win the header. Win your header. Win your header. Then again, you are a fullback, a tiny, tiny fullback, so that I can understand. 8 minutes ago, get one more goal back, make it only a 2-goal deficit, and score 4 goals in Milan. Just prove you can, really, guys. Perhaps being more defensive-minded when we set up this game would have been better, but, you know, hindsight and all that. Militic spins it back round to Mario. Get a good ball in or something. Ball in. Savicevic, he must be offside by about 8 million miles. We've somehow ended up finding ourselves bottom of the group, and that's not really what I wanted from this. Although we do still have Celtic and Inter at home, and those are both... Sorry, Celtic away and Inter at home are essentially must-win matches now, if we're going to get anything from this. Although City at home, I suppose, there's a chance, but I just don't see it happening somehow, do you? God, there's been so many... As much as I've tried to keep the episode short, with the amount of goals we've had in this episode, it's been really difficult. Militic. Can he... Please don't just lose the ball. China. Oh, come on. Let's come back to that whole thing with the shitty passing again. I don't know why that they keep pushing up when I've got them on drop deep. He'll probably... Kone, good tackle. Or give away a 3rd penalty if you feel like it. Let's do it. Make it 3. Make it a hat-trick. Sidibe, get it... Oh, the channel. Militic is across. No, he's not. Barrios. I mean, Inter are a very, very good side. Let's make no mistake about it, which is why I was so disappointed to get them in the group with us, really. It's making our lives incredibly difficult. Why are we pushed so far up the field? I know we're on overload, I do, but that should be pushing the number of players into there, not the line they're trying to keep. Good piece of... Wow, he actually took it around the goalkeeper. That's rare. 7-3, bloody hell. Oh, dear. They just sometimes don't seem to listen to instructions at all. Marianne. Sidibe will... And there we go, 7-3. That's a shame. That is a shameful performance from us, really. And I guess you could say that once you fall a certain number behind, you've got to go defensive. But then, where's the... How? And then the opposite of that is if you do that, they come and attack you even further. So it's just a question of what do you do, basically. Celtic somehow got a draw with City, amazingly, away from home. City did have a player sent off, to be fair. So we are still bottom of the group, but it is looking a little bit tighter in there. And I still feel that there's a chance for us to get through. It's going to be tough, though. It really is. And we're just going to have to try and do our best at the moment just to try and make sure that we get bloody Europa League after Christmas. That's crucial. So, in the next episode, what have we got? So we've got Inter at home up next, followed by Celtic away and City at home on the last day. So what I'm going to do probably is we'll do the Inter game at home next, because that's crucial. We'll do with Celtic away, we'll skip probably, and then we'll do City at home as it's the last game of the sort of calendar year, so to speak. So if you guys have liked what you've seen, please drop a like on the video, and if you've liked it even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and Red Star Belgrade, or not Portsmouth, sorry, in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next episode for the home match against Inter. Can we get revenge? Only time will tell. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.